I'm Bluekittencosplay. I'm 22 and I'm ace as fuck. Hello.
Hi.
Today's episode is about a really weird PSA I found a long while back, probably like when I was a junior in college, not college, high school. I didn't go to college.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, you showed me it then, and then it was, but you only showed me one, and it was the one with the train.
Yeah.
Of course.
So it's called "You Can't Buy a Brain" or "Can't Buy a Brain." Yeah. It's about these 4 like weird looking characters that are supposed to be delinquents.
Yeah.
They are compared to like the characters that look like Ed, Ed and Eddie or whatever, or like that's what like the
right. They have a very similar style.
Yeah, and
but it's like black and white kind of.
Yeah.
Only some characters have color on them.
Yeah, and they get into all sorts of mischief, and
yeah,
that ends up the first one ends up going horribly wrong.
Now, is the train one is the first one, right?
Yeah, that is train surfers, and
that's probably the most brutal one, I gotta say.
Yeah, because first it just starts off with them being on the train, and they keep like having mishaps, like girl flies off the train and breaks her arm, and then like the large dude ends up jumping and hitting I don't know what it's called, but like hitting his head on like a ceiling or something.
Oh, yep.
And they end up getting this like gear and stuff from this like creepy
like some weird like
shopkeeper guy.
I always thought he reminded me of Dracula, but I don't know why. I don't know. Creepy.
He reminds me of the warden from Super Jail.
Yeah, actually.
Very like weird and eccentric.
If he had a bigger hat, it would work.
I mean, he has the glasses and the fit, so.
Yeah, exactly.
If he had a top hat, it'd be perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, they go back to him every time something happens.
Yeah, and sometimes it's over stupid things, like.
Yeah. I like how they talk too, because it's like.
And like people thought it was actually Russian because that's where it was made, but no, it's just random gibberish.
It's very obviously just gibberish.
Yeah, the Russian in the the text is real Russian, but no, the speaking is just gibberish.
Yeah,
so it can be universal,
right?
For the people to get the message.
Yeah, and one thing is that, like, at the end, because by the end, they're usually, like, they either just straight up die.
Yeah.
Or get, like, really badly injured. Mm-hmm. But, like, at the end, they have this little, like side by side.
Do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it shows them, like, what the consequences you get for doing the shit.
Yeah, and in the train one, it's, like, again...
Their bodies are mutilated.
Yeah, like... The small dude is like in this little like
incubator thingy. I don't know.
Yeah.
His head is in one side of the incubator and his body's in the other.
Yeah. Because he literally decapitated.
Mm-hmm.
Just like wow.
the large guy doesn't even have legs anymore, and like the one girl, she got like ripped apart, and it was crazy.
Oh yeah, and then so I don't know if this was the next episode of that, but. It was the one where they were trying to trespass. And go over into the...
Yeah, that one and vandalizing, I watched together, so I don't know what came first.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think vandalizing might have came first, though.
Yeah. But regardless, I think the one, the trespassing one, that was the one that you brought up, the fact that, like, the little one seems to be, like, the brother.
Yeah.
Of the one, like, the...
because there was this weird scene where they were going through the gate and the little guy gets squished and then he ends up turning into the tall guy.
Yeah, and there's a funny scene after where they go back to the weird dude in the shop.
Yeah.
And it
it doubled.
Yeah, it doubled.
And then like the guy shows the mirror and then the little guy goes ah! And then he pops back to normal.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to be my brother.
Yeah. But inevitably you become... That's funny.
Yeah.
Speaking of the little guy, too, I think he's the funniest. Because
because he's a fucking midget.
But he always gets the short end of the stick, it seems like.
You can say that I'm the midget. I'm not gonna be offended.
No, you're not that small.
Yes, I am.
That's like minuscule. Oh my god.
And yeah, oof.
Oh yeah, and then the vandalizing one.
Yeah, that has them just straight up going to jail at the end.
Yep.
I think the least brutal part, I think, was I believe this was in that episode.
Yeah.
The large guy gets his arm bit off by a bear, and then they end up in jail. And
yeah.
Oof.
Oh, what about the one where they were on a train. Not the
and
first
they
one.
refused to pay for a ticket.
Yeah. And they were like trying different ways to like sneak through.
Yeah, like they bought the invisible spray from that one episode of SpongeBob, and then
there's that one Chad dude on the
oh,
train.
he's cool.
Yeah.
I like his design.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one too. I think that was the most recent one.
Yeah, that was the most recent one. They haven't really made any recent ones. Like the last one was like in 2016.
Yeah. Oh, and they have hoverboards.
Yeah, they have the hoverboards, and
that's how you know.
And then at the end, they get fucking eaten by a snake because they like bring a snake onto the train, and they were trying to be snake charmers and try to kill the guy with a snake or whatever, but then like it backfired on them horribly.
Yeah, basically. What's
really cool about this, like, I like the art style and stuff, and I really like the background music they did.
Yeah, it's very catchy.
Instrumental version of Untrue Unfaithful. I forgot what the artist's name is. I'll look it up now.
Yeah. It's very catchy for sure. Like it's sticks in your head. It gives you like secret agent vibes for some reason.
Oh yeah, I used that for my animation project. Because it was around 2016 when I watched it, so
yeah, that was around the same time.
That was the same time I took Flash animation as a class.
Yeah.
Did I spell no? Unsure.
Oh, I was wondering. I thought it looked right, but
yeah, no, that's not.
No.
Nita Rossi.
Oh really? Oh wow.
I believe that's her name. It's a song from the 1960s.
Huh.
It's really good.
Wow, yeah. I honestly never knew the origin of that, but I knew it was familiar. It sounded familiar.
Yee.
But yeah, I thought that was really cool. It was very obscure.
Yeah.
But like, it's cool.
I was looking up because I like weird stuff. Like I like PSAs, weird commercials. Yeah. Kind of like Saberspark, how he do that.
Yeah.
But list came up of top 10, I think, creepiest PSAs.
I wouldn't consider them.
That's creepy. How I found Pantosaurus as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Pantosaurus was like number 10. Oh. And everyone's like, "Long live Pantosaurus!" They have a more censored version now. It's kind of dumb. Really? I liked it when he's just wearing the little underwear. It was kind of cute.
Yeah.
And they have it. They're fully clothed.
Oh, what the hell?
It looks weird.
Yeah, that sucks. No.
Pantosaurus wears his pants to cover up his private parts.
Oh my god.
What's in your pants belongs only to you. If someone asks to see, just tell them no. Just tell them no. No.
Oh my god.
I like Pantosaurus. He's cute.
Dude, it's iconic for sure.
Yeah, and it's a song to teach kids. Don't let strangers look in your pants.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
And Can't Buy a Brain was the number one of the creepiest.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if I consider it creepy. I think it's more funny, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe. I'm
like,
just not.
I mean, like, it could be disturbing to people who don't like gore.
It could be, yeah.
I was actually kind of disturbed at first. I was like, holy crap.
It is very shocking.
Yeah, like, remember the first time I showed you?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, damn.
What the hell? Because it is a very, at first you're like, oh, this is kind of like a lighthearted, like, animation style sort of thing. But
yeah.
Speaking of that, now I want to draw us in that style because...
Yay!
that it'd be kind of difficult, maybe.
As the delinquents or like the background characters, though.
Oh, like
'cause they have different like styles too for them.
No, like the style of like the delinquents.
Yay!
I think that would be more fun.
I had an OC back then.
Oh.
I have an OC for everything.
Well, yeah, of course.
I created a nerdy OC that would be peer pressured into what they're doing.
Yeah. And that one...
that happens in groups.
Yeah. See, it'd be cool if they made an episode where, like, about peer pressure, where, like, that happens and then, like, the character finally caves in and the rest of them just get consequences.
Yeah, they explode.
That one, like, ends up as the king of the world or some shit.
Oh my god.
Or maybe it's one of those tropes where it's like, oh, you're gonna work for me one day, to the bullies, and then that's what happens.
And then, like, at the end, it shows them,
Yeah.
And it's just, the one, like, my OC on a fucking throne.
That was funny. No, all the delinquents are holding up the throne.
Jesus Christ!
Like each leg of the throne. That's funny.
And they're like, ugh, I hate my life.
Little one gets crushed.
Oh my god, the little one, no!
What was that?
That was your phone.
Oh, I gotta go.
Oh my god, we gotta end the podcast.
Okay.
Bye!